Okay. Let me see here, make sure my stream is working alright tonight. Seems to be no drop frames, that's good. Okay. So what we're gonna do, alright, so we're gonna spec 3 into crew, save our talent points, and go to edit deck. I'll tell you guys a bit about the deck too. Yes, Mono Sapphire. Alright. Make sure this is the right version. This is the one. I'm not sure about the targeting system. When it pays off big. Alright, let's show you guys how this deck works. So, as you can see, this deck list has a bunch of weird cards in it, right? Like we have Dread Technomancers, one Technical Genius, a bunch of Gearsmiths, and like only 8 shards. I'm like, how the hell is this gonna work? Well, the new resource system actually helps us get at least 1 shard, typically, in our opening hand, and that's all we want. We only need 1 shard for the entire encounter, no matter what encounter it is. The other thing we're doing is we spec 3 in crew, so our Technical Genius is going to immediately start in play, and our Dread Technomancer, at least one of them, will immediately start in play because it's the only 2-drop uncommon we're running, and it's the only 1-drop rare that we're running. Everything else in the deck is either a 1-cost artifact, or it's an artifact that gets reduced cost by having other artifacts or dwarfs in play. Or there are a few other cards in this deck that operate in a different way. Like Siege Engine Gemini is based off assault triggers, but if we're making a bunch of Dreadlings and attacking with them, on turn 1 we could put a Siege Engine Gemini into play for 1 or 0 cost, and it can sometimes then create another Siege Engine Gemini. So we're gonna have like 2, what are these, 8/8 tramples? 8/8 crush troops. So we can have 2 of them in play on turn 1. Pretty crazy. Cerebral Jack is our only 2-cost artifact that does not have a reduced cost, but it's really nice because it can draw us more cards. And then we're running the Warp Steel widget, which can just combo infinitely with its trinket equipment. So every time we get 3 or more charges on it, we can exhaust it to create a random artifact, and we can just keep doing that forever. With Dreadling Generation, this happens very quickly. And I don't really think I'll talk too much about the other cards. This targeting system card has equipment that reduces its cost for each dwarf or robot, and it has a 50% chance to deal 2 damage to a troop when it's played, so it could be pretty helpful. And then we're only running Crackling Tide as our only action in the deck, and the reason is because it could take out some important cards in the early part of the game that for the boat encounters that start with things in play, and also the parrot that we start with in play copies an action, so we might as well utilize an action that can help us out. So we're only running 3 copies. If we draw it, great. If we don't really care. And that's basically the deck. We're also playing Neobot with the head equipment, so even if we copy like a Dread Technomancer or a Gearsmith, the copies that go into our deck will be artifacts so that their cost will be reduced, and then they'll also get +2/+2. Anyways, this is what the deck looks like, and we're going to go ahead and run it. So saving it, back out, set sail. Alright, so how I like to do this is I start with the Storm Cloud quests. We do those really fast, so we're going to start with the Storm Cloud Queen, and then we'll do Storm of the Century, and then we'll do the Cloud King. Those are probably, the Cloud King is probably the hardest encounter for this particular deck. If I do not start with Crackling Tide, you'll see why. And if I do not go first. There's two other encounters that are super hard too, but this sounds perfect, so I'm gonna keep it. Alright, so we start with all this stuff in play. Draw for turn. Okay, we're gonna play this for Sapphire. Alright, so everything's working perfectly so far. The first thing we're going to play here is this Reborn Bat. We're going to use it for card draw, see what else we can get. Nice, we got a widget, so we're going to play the widget immediately. And then Spectral Acorn. Spectral Acorn. Pop widget. Charge bot. Charge bot, pop widget. Okay, deployment orders. And now we attack with everything. Now, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're not going to be able to play Siege Engine Gemini this turn. And because of that, I kept my Captain's Parrot back to potentially use for the double bounce. Okay, he didn't have a play. So we pretty much win just on attack here. Alright, we'll Meobot our Siege Engine Gemini. Widget. And then we're going to exhaust our Parrot to pop the deployment orders here to draw 2 cards. Another cool thing with the charge bots is sometimes they get you the card draw, even though it raises the cost of them. Oh, and I'm going to show you guys another cool trick with this deck here. So what we can do is we can bounce our own cards and then just replay them and get more Dreadlings. So it pushes more damage in. Another benefit of playing Crackling Tide in particular. I don't know if that's enough, but it is enough to get 2 Siege Engines in play. I usually win by turn 2. Sometimes I win on turn 1. So you can see that, oh, we do win. Whoops, my bad. Forgot about the cannon. So, turn 2 kill. It's pretty typical of this deck. Alright, so let's try Storm of the Century. Cloud King's gonna be the tough one. Okay, so we have to kill this this Minotaur first to get there. And we're gonna kill the Minotaur by hopefully getting to play first. When we play second, it can sometimes really suck because he can auto-kill our Parrot right away. Phew! Okay, we won the coin toss. The Minotaurs are pretty tough if you lose a coin toss. This hand's pretty good. You can see that I don't have a Sapphire Shard, but that's okay. I'm actually okay with that. Okay, so let's play our widget. Okay, and we're gonna play an Acorn. Alright, still didn't draw a shard. Then we're gonna play our Cerebral Jag. And we'll pop widget here. And see if we can get a shard. Nope, still no shard. Okay, so we're gonna copy our Terrabot. And we will play a Terrabot, then we're gonna pop the widget again. So we're gonna get a bunch of 4-cost artifacts. We'll just keep doing this. So now we have a lot of nice little things to attack with here. Do I have a link with this deck? Yeah, I do. It's also on the Hex Gameforge forums. If you want to look it up there, it's in the Kutch Flipperon Strategy and Deck List Guide for Campaign. I got a whole bunch of decks there, but this particular one is there on the very last page as a screenshot. I have it as a screenshot. I can share it with you as a screenshot, or you can go there to grab it if you want. All right, this runs over. I'll just have to right click all my attackers. All right, so that went well because we didn't actually take any damage. Our hull is still max, so let's go ahead and do the Storm of Sentry. Again, what we're attempting to do here is a full clear on the first 3 starting talents without having to go back and spec into more talents. I'm sharing this build with you guys because it's one of the few builds that I'm aware of that's actually capable of doing that. Okay, this hand's actually quite good. Even though we have a low amount of artifacts, we have a really good opener with a secondary Dread Technomancer. And we have the resource we need. It's unfortunate that he's going first. I think we can block one of these guys. Oh no! That's pretty horrible. What just happened there is pretty horrible. He's gonna get that back too. Darn it. Okay, well, I guess things could be worse. So we at least get another Dread Technomancer into play. We're gonna Mimeobot a Gearsmith, and then we're gonna play a Gearsmith. Ooh, double widgets. Alright, so let's play the widget. This would have been really nice to have a double Dread Technomancer. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. So I don't really care what I pick out of those. Sometimes they're helpful, but usually the encounter should be over before then. I'm hoping I don't have to take more hull damage. Okay, good, we got rid of one of those again. Go ahead and activate Warp Steel widget. Got a Containment Sphere, it's kind of fun to play with. Charge Bot. Okay, good, so we're gonna have at least 5 Dreadlings that are gonna die here, which means our Dread Technomancer is going to be at, he's going to be at 6 out of 6 attack and defense. But so far this encounter is not going super well for me because of that early Crackling Bolt he played. He won the coin toss, so that sucked. Okay, we lost a created Charge Hulk, that's not a big deal. And we're being asked to block, which we will gladly do. I'm a little scared to block with Dread Techno. In fact, maybe I should just do this. It still puts me in bolt range. Alright, luckily that didn't happen. Okay, so we're going to start with Gearsmith. We're going to take a Gearsmith. It's actually really cool that we can do that. So now we have a -1 cost Gearsmith. We got a Shard. That's also very good. We're going to play a replica Gearsmith. And I think we're going to go for the Siege Engine. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. And let's play Nightcorn. Another Shard. We can't utilize that yet. Alright, what are my options here? I can play Electroid, or I can draw off of our deployment orders. I think I'm going to draw off of deployment orders. It gives me 2 more cards. Ooh, double Terrabot. Okay, that was actually better than playing an Electroid. I can't see the number on this. 4, alright. Ooh, we got a Monument of the Martyr. That's always fun to get. So, let me see here. 3, 4, 5. We should have enough to play the Siege Engine. Oh no, it's stuck at 1. Darn, we're 1 off. That's okay though. We have enough blockers for what's in play. And we should have lethal next turn. So I don't think we'll take any more hull damage. And we should be able to take down the encounter next turn. All of his troops have must attack as well. That's fine. He killed our parrot. Toodles. Alright, so we're going to block here. We're going to block here. And then we're going to block here. I love getting my Monument of the Monitor off a widget. It's awesome. Alright, this should be it. So I guess we'll start with maybe a charge power, see what we get. Crackling Tide, some other stuff. I'm gonna just play all this stuff face up. It's pumping up our troops and creating dreadlings. We also got a 7 cost widget proc. Let's see what we get. Nice. Mecha T-Hex. Let's game. So far in 3 encounters, we've lost 1 hull. That's pretty good. But this one, this particular encounter right here, Cloud King, is like the real test. There's like maybe 3 or 4 encounters that are just super hard, and this is one of them. And it's just because of the passives. Okay. Oh man. This requires a lot of thinking because if I keep the wrong hand, I could get screwed. But if I replace my hand and I get screwed anyway, it's even worse. That's actually quite good. 2 Warp Steel widgets. We may be able to take this encounter down early. Just wish I had a Crackling Tide for these storm clouds. You'll see why in a second. Oh man. Let me see if I can't kill them because he has a passive that says prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to elemental troops you control. Ah man, this is a super frustrating encounter. Alright. We will try our best with what we're given. So widget into Acorn. Maybe I should have played Interest first. And unfortunately, I didn't see what I wanted to see there. Okay, I'm gonna Soul Cube. Yeah, we're gonna make this difficult on ourselves here. I think I might have like 1 other out if I hit a Monument of the Martyr. I don't think I will. But if I can, I think it has to be a 3 cost one too. Darn. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna quite get there. So, you guys will see why this particular encounter is frustrating. Because as soon as all these dreadlings die, it's going to generate a ton of charges for Cloud King. And then those charges are going to pop onto the Storm Cloud, and then Storm Clouds are going to pop and create all of these troops in play. So I'm looking at 12 of the 1/1s and play next turn. That's why Crackling Tide on this particular encounter is very helpful. He's guaranteed gonna pop these. Yeah. And he took out my Technical Genius, so that means now all my artifacts I actually have to pay for. Alright, getting another Dread Technomancer is kind of nice. Can also use his charge power, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're getting a bunch of the generated resources as well. We don't need any other colors, so we'll just go ahead and use this for the worker bot. And I guess we can use a card draw off of Tome of Knowledge. That doesn't happen every day. Oh no. That's the last time we tapped the parrot. At least we got the temporary resource. Alright. Well, we're gonna... Ooh. Ooh. That's really good. Now I wish I didn't use that damn thing. Okay, so Internal Sage actually has the ability to blink the board for us, which is awesome. I think I'm going to attack with everything I can here. Hopefully get some more of these to pop. We almost got our Siege Engine Geminis down low enough. Good, good, keep popping those things. Good, 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 keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yes. Now this, this cube is getting a bunch of soul counters. So we're kind of lucky here because he's not going to be able to deal too much hull damage to us next turn. So we might lose 5 hull here, go down to 34. And hopefully that's all the hull that we lose. Alright, so we did get Sapphire Shard, but what I'm looking for is one of the dual shards. If I can get one of the dual shards, we can almost wipe the board. Well, now it doesn't even matter. See, we actually got a dual shard now, but now it doesn't actually matter. So now what I want to do is actually use the Sapphire Shard to stun the Air Elemental. Okay. If you guys have questions for me, feel free to ask them. Yeah, Ruby Threshold would have been nice. Alright. Oh, Unity Generator is so good with Sage in play. So this is where like all of the RNG starts to happen with this deck. There's just so many different things going on. Okay, perfect. So that's how to play. So his one troop left is stunned. And we're gonna have double Siege Engine Gemini coming in. So I don't think he will be able to do anything next turn that we're gonna really care about. Oops, these widgets are gonna get huge. Alright, I'm gonna pop the 8 to try to get an Eternal Guardian. No, we got a Warpstone. We can actually use that too. And then the 10 cost, what do we get? Yeah, Tectonic Mega Hulk, okay. So what we're gonna do here is use our Warpstones. Okay, let me just look at this again. Create a random troop that shares a trait with one of your exhausted troops, okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, it's putting those troops in my hand. Alright. So we're just kind of locking down our board here to just create random stuff in our hand. We're gonna have to discard a ton of cards here. We're just kind of having fun with what's left in play. So you're definitely gonna get rid of the stuff we can't. Oh, we got a matriarch? What? Oh, mage. Alright. That's cool. Huh, we didn't have to discard. Oh, Tome of Knowledge. There you go. It's good to have knowledge. Yeah, this is just at the end. We got another War of Steel widget. Holy smokes. Alright. I can barely see the cards in my hand. So we do this, and we'll do it for Ruby. Hit the Sage. And then, do we have enough to actually activate the Unity generator? Or is it? Yes, we do. Oh, what am I doing? I can't actually deal damage to him, so... Whoops, forgot about that. We're just gonna lock down the Stormcloud. And that should do it. Should be more than enough damage. So I'm playing this kind of slow because I wanted to explain to people how it works. So I'll probably share this recording later. But this can be done relatively quickly. Even all the crazy little widget interactions, it can be done pretty quickly. Alright, so now that we got the cloud stuff done, I'm gonna do the what are they called? Shell? Murlocs? Hard shells? I'm thinking of the Fallout Murlocs. I think that's the name of them. Anyway, that's what they remind me of. The little shelled lobster people thing from Fallout. Anyway. Hard shell encounters are usually like one turn wallops. They end so quickly. I didn't like that hand because I didn't have a shard, and it had two of the siege engines in it. Okay, continue to draw. We get to go first. We actually don't have a use for the Sapphire Shard right now, so what we can do instead is, well, first I'm going to do this and play a Cerebral Jack. Let's pop it and see what we get. Huh, another dual shard. Okay, we'll pop this, see if we can hit. Okay, we hit him. Alright, I guess I'll just play this for the artifact then. Looks like we're not gonna need any of the card draw. So, looks like we might have to take an additional turn after this one. This is 6, he's gonna block here. Yeah, we're gonna need one more turn to do this. That's fine though. 2 turns isn't that bad, I guess. No, not another piranha. Alright. I'll start to play this a little bit faster, so just so you guys see how it actually functions. Played fast. The Minotaur encounters are tough, so I might go slow on those. And it's heavily factored in by whether or not you go first, and then where your or just barely gonna be this, and where your fire his fire passive hits, because if his fire passive kills your technical genius, it could be pretty bad. so I'm going to do this particular encounter. After this encounter, we can get a free extra card in our hand, which then I think I'll go ahead and use against one of the Minotaur encounters. Salt Mage is, I think, the hardest of the shelled troops to deal with. Uh-oh. So, one other thing about this deck, if you have a Technical Genius in your opening hand, you need to replace your hand. It has to be in your deck. Okay, this hand's fine. I would really like a, I'd really like a Sapphire Shard, which we have an opportunity to get with the Spectral Acorn, potentially. There we go. Alright, so we didn't really draw that when we wanted to, but it's fine. Because you'll see once I get 2 of these in play, and like every time I play an artifact following, I'm going to get 3 Dreadlings, which is huge. Especially for this particular encounter where every time you deal 1 damage, his shell goes down by 1. It's pretty nice. I think we may be able to win next turn if we hit something with Gearsmith. We should. And we got an Acorn. Yeah, we should be able to do this. Deployment orders. We could even go for deployment orders over Gearsmith if we wanted to. Alright, let's put another deployment orders in play. And this will be more than enough damage with all of these Dreadlings that we just created. So, still haven't lost any additional hull, but we're about to. Coming up to the encounters where we're gonna have some challenges. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the extra card, then we'll do the Minotaur battle here. So we're going to start with 1 extra card. Okay, our opponent's going first, and we have a hand that's not particularly great, so we're going to replace. We're already guaranteed taking damage here. It's just a matter of how much damage we're going to take, and we lost our parrot. Okay, so far things are looking pretty dismal. We're going to take all of this damage, so we're going to go down to 28. Wow. Drawing all of our Dread Technomancers is actually really cool, but we're already in really bad shape here. I guess we'll try to hit something with a cannon proc once we decide what we pick here. I guess I should have taken a limestone. Kind of hoping we hit the 2/2 Minotaur. No, that's okay. We're going to get something that's 7 cost, because I forgot to activate it earlier. And it's Scrap the Endless. I'm not going to go into the Dread Technomancer, because then we'll have 2/6/6 Technomancers in play. Oh, and we get double Siege Engine, so we're going to be okay with blocks next turn. In fact, we shouldn't take any other hull damage, unless we get really unlucky. Alright, so I think we're good. We might take another hull damage hit, but I'm hoping we don't. Nope, we dodged it. Hit one of the Technomancers. And we win next turn. You can throw anything in play that you want to. And you're out of resources, so we're golden. So we're just gonna play that all over. Dread Technos, and then end it. Alright, so he took six additional hull damage there. We're down to 28. And we really only have one more difficult encounter coming up. Well, two. Really two, because you have to consider that the Old Man of the Sea, if you're doing a full clear, it's going to be a pain in the butt too. Even though I know we can beat Old Man of the Sea. As long as I have like 10 hull, it should be fine. It's always nice when you win the coin flip with this particular deck. Ah, but Technical Genius in our opener, so we have to throw it back. This is fine though. This is actually a good hand. Alright, so we're going to draw. Oh, my bad, we're going first. So we'll play a Warp Steel Widget. And we will play... I guess we'll do this for a Worker Bot. And then I'm going to Mimeo our... I guess I'll just Mimeo some Electroids. Why not? Why not? Okay. Double Gadget will be fun. Oh, we actually can pop this created deployment orders. That was nice. Nice. And we got a one of the pumped up Electroids. We'll play that. And then we'll play the targeting system. Let's see what else we can get for 4. Got a Secret Laboratory. Okay. Great. We got some good blockers. We may be able to... We might be able to get lethal next turn. I'm super excited about the Doppelgadget we got as well, because the Doppelgadget represents another Warp Steel Widget. Ooh, that's a good card to get. Alright, so let's see what we get off the Jack. And does this have 3? No, it's at 2. Alright, we're going to do that. And we're going to pop some widgets. Okay. Another widget. So now we have 3 widgets in play that I can barely see off the side of my screen. That's one weird thing about the positioning of the stuff here. Are we going to be able to finish the encounter on this particular swing? I'm not sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attackers, and he has 11 health. Shoot, we just need one more attacker. I don't think we're going to get it though, because all these thingies come into play exhausted. Maybe I didn't count right? I don't know. No, I think I counted spot on, so he should be at 1 health. Okay. Well, we'll play a bunch of Siege Engines then. It's always fun to see all the random stuff you get from your widgets. Alright, that's our turn. We'll stop there. Double block, because every time you You put another troop in front of a shelled troop, that means one additional shell is coming off. Activate. Well, let's not activate anything. What the? Apparently we just won. I don't know what the hell happened. Apparently one of our troops dealt damage on upkeep. Probably wasn't paying attention to all the crazy stuff in play. Alright, so this is one of the last really difficult encounters that require some RNG to be on our side because of his passive fire at the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to a random opposing champion or troop. I mean, 50, I think 100% of the time we'd rather it not hit a troop, especially if he goes first. And that just means more hull damage, but having the Parrot and having the Dread Technomancer and Technical Genius in play is important. We get to go first, so we have the ability to flood the board a little bit before he can do anything to us, and we have a really nice hand. This is a superb hand for what we want to do. Okay. I'm actually going to play this right away for the Sapphire, just in case. And then we'll use Spectral Acorn first. Alright, we're gonna throw our Mumiobots in and target the Terrorbots. So one of the things we're gonna want to do here too is we're gonna attack with everything. Oh, what am I doing? Kind of messed up. I should have waited until I played the deployment orders. Oops. Oh, we got a Crackling Tide. We got one of the copy down Terrorbots, which is perfect. Alright, this is a lot to throw at him, so I'm going to attack. And then after the attack, he's going to end up blocking. We want to use this and hope it hits his 4-3. Ah, we whiffed. Okay. So now we have to deal with his Hirehorn Captain, who is kind of a threat. And I know he likes to play combat tricks, too. He didn't attack. Perfect. Okay, so let me think about this. I guess the best thing to do here is to pop the deployment orders. Yeah, that was probably the best play. Okay, now let me see. Do we have enough damage to do lethal? I think we're going to be shy. And then do I have enough blockers to deal with the backlash? Got him down to 2. Let's see if we get lucky and get to keep. Ooh. Wow, we got lucky. Alright. I'll be lucky today, that's fine with me. Alright, we're still at 28 hull. Awesome. We only have one more, do we have one more? Did we do all the lobsters? We did. So we did all of the side quests. Now there's only 5 more encounters. This one is the human one, which is usually very difficult, but this particular deck's usually very good against it. The only thing that can really mess this up is a well-timed Buccaneer, and a well-targeted Buccaneer. But other than that, I'm hoping we can go first, and then I'm hoping we don't take any hull damage. Okay, we won the roll. That's a key part of it. We also got a shard. That's another key part of it. And we're starting with a reduced cost widget as well. All right, so let's play the shard. Let's play the widget first, and then we'll play the Cerebral Jack before the Gearsmith. And that's just in case you draw another Technomancer. Alright, so we'll check this too. Second Gearsmith, alright. So let's play Gearsmith. A second warp steel widget. Nice. Deployment orders, always good for card draw. And we have 5 dying dreadlings, also good. We also have our crackling tide, which I need to be mindful of. I should have probably played actually. Let's see if we can get one of the mariners. No, we whiffed. Alright, so we might have to make some blocks here that I don't really like to make. Hopefully he doesn't buccaneer our dread. Phew! Okay, we got lucky. And he didn't attack. So we might be able to take this encounter down right here. Alright, let me think about this. Let's start with Cerebral Jack. We got double acorns here and another Cerebral Jack. Let's go ahead and do another Cerebral Jack. Pop some acorns. Okay. I think we'll do acorns here. Another crackling tide. Whoops, I overplayed. Alright, we got a bolt blast Zeppelin. That's fun. What I'm doing here is trying to figure out the best way to push in damage, and I think I've got it figured out. I think I know what I'm going to do here. Alright, let's just do it. Especially now that we have a command tower in play. That was just enough damage. Got him to -1. So we are we're doing good. Still at 28 hull. So I guess we've only got one other encounter we can do right now, which is the Lightning Armada. And then right after that we'll be able to do the 2 side challenges before the Old Man in the Sea. How long have I been streaming? 49 minutes. It's not that bad. I'm not going fast. I just have to remember that. We lost the coin toss here. We have a really nice hand. Okay, I like that hand a lot. Oh, he starts with a holiday in play. That's cool. He might attack us, so we might lose 1 hole here. Nope. Another Ancestors Chosen. Wow, this hand's nutty. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this off, see what we hit. Nice. Battleship sunk. We're gonna start with our card draw first. Ooh, Cerebral Jack. I do like ye. Okay, we'll do 1 more free card draw. Nice. Got the resource. Okay, before we play the resource, I think we're gonna just go ahead and drop down the Cerebral Jack. Should be another double warp steel proc. Okay. Entrap Settler should be next. guess now we'll go ahead and play a shard. The Neobot targeting our Terabot. Get some more artifacts in play. With all this Dreadling generation, we're gonna get pretty close to lethal on our first turn. In fact, I might have to count this a little bit here to see how close we are to lethal. Yeah, it was 18 damage, 20 damage, 22 damage with this. That should be 24 damage, so he's gonna have to block everything. Whoa, I think we just won. Did we just get a second command tower? Yeah, we did. Yeah, that second command tower is GG. Goodbye. So that was a turn one on us on the draw. So turn one on the draw, we won that one. Okay. So let's do these side challenges that will open up Old Man of the Sea. I don't know which one is harder. I'm guessing that the Skilio head one is harder, which is the one we're doing now. Yeah, this deck's fun. It's a super fun deck. Man, 2 widgets, but no shard and no card draw. I'm still tempted to keep this because this encounter is slow. We might be able to get away with a hand like this. I really wish we had a shard though. Let's replace it. Alright, this is fine. 2 siege engines, that would be interesting. And he's going first. But luckily these aren't considered in play at the beginning, so he can't attack. Thank goodness for that. Alright, so Warp Steel widget. Let's play our shard. Let's play our Cerebral Draft. And draw a card. Nice, that's what I wanted to see. Second widget. Alright. Now we can do stuff. Doppelgadget, that's our third widget. Okay, so this encounter is pretty much in the bag. It's just a matter of not dealing damage to these Scalia heads. Okay, that helps. This sometimes takes a long time because you have to wait until you kill all of the Scalia heads until you can go in for lethal. But otherwise, the encounter is pretty easy. Give it back. I panicked. I heard a noise. Like a towel in her bathroom fell. It made a loud noise, and I don't know why it fell. Maybe because our heater's been on. Maybe it slowly blew it off the rack. I was all freaking out. What the hell was that? All right. So we still have a resource here. We're getting widgets every turn. We have another widget coming into play next turn. We're gonna have some big blockers. widgets, man. Oh, quadruple widget. Oh my god. Quadruple widget is infinite. That means that next turn, we could endlessly create... we can endlessly create artifacts forever. Just continually create artifacts forever. I purposely didn't attack with anything else because I wanted these 2 troops to live. Yeah, so you'll see next turn we're gonna have endless robot creation. It's gonna be sick. Do I want to change it? Yeah, sure. Let's make it into a widget, please. Card you control. We'll kill off this. We're gonna free card draw too. Alright, good old 4 widgets in play, no problem. Continue to draw step. Alright guys. We can either like go crazy and just play everything here. Or we can take it slow. The screwed up thing about these widgets is they're in like the wrong order, so I'm trying to get them to reorder, but I think we finally got them. Oh man, I can't even click on anything. They're like taking up each other's space. So I can do this forever, guys. We can sit here and do this forever. Just to prove it, I'm gonna do it for a while. The war drummage. Command towers. Their double gadget. This is probably like watching paint dry, huh? Another command tower. We need more command towers. There are not enough command towers in play. Alright, well you get the picture. It's freaking crazy. Oh, hello. You're a little late to the party. Two internal evokers. Slaughtergears. Alright. Oh, well, I guess we didn't have enough spells that we put in this game. Alright, troops you can... A random troop you can control gets +1/+1. I guess we'll go ahead and pop this to pop the deployment orders. And another Dread Technomancer, of course. We don't have enough. So crazy. We just got Hellforge Catapult. That's pretty broken. Since we're gonna have all of these Dreadlings dying. Alright, well, I guess at this point we just attack. I think I would just ship everything in, even though we could lose some things that are decent, and we're not gonna deal any damage. Might as well just ship in with everything here. And hope that he blocks the big stuff. Hope that he's afraid that lethal is happening right now. Oh, you can also see that because of all these war drums we have in play, that everything in my hand now is like negative crazy amounts of cost. Oh, he double blocked your Dread Techno. That sucks. Oh well. We'll play another. And then we'll play 2 Siege Engines. Ooh, nice. Warbot Dropship. Sin, the Elder. Another Warbot Dropship. Alright. Oh my god, my game is gonna crash, guys. There's too much good stuff in play. Alright, let's end the turn. So even if he blocks things that will kill his Scalia heads next turn, we're not going to deal any damage to him. Holy crap, look at all these triggers. Okay, can I just decline? I don't even know if I want any of these triggers to happen. Create a copy of something, like, what do I want to do here? I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. Maybe transform into Roka. Let's just... What? Whatever. I don't even know what I'm targeting. I think I just killed one of my own replicators. Target a card we control. What am I targeting? With what? No, I don't want to. Just clear yourself. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm so confused. Alright, we're just gonna YOLO. I don't even know what else to do at this point. We have so much stuff. This charge bot's gonna be like negative 80 cost or something. Look at this. This is what we're waiting for. What the? Okay, I guess the top of my deck was also a charge bot, which is now getting negative cost. No, this one is. No, this one is. It's funny. We're hoping he just blocks and these troops die. That's what we're hoping for. As you can see, this takes a really long time for the game to process. Kind of hoping it doesn't crash. I think we're waiting for things to just process. Yeah, okay. So now we're hoping for blocks. Wow, he didn't even block enough to die. So we're gonna have to find other ways to kill his Cilia heads. We can do that. It's just I'm gonna have to look. I have to look for things now. Like maybe Eternal Sages. Eternal Guardian's nice. Now we can't take damage. At least I don't think we can take damage. Like, what does this do? 2 damage to target champion troop. That might be able to do it. Do these... Oh, but these don't have any charges on them. So I can't actually utilize them for anything. Bummer. Okay. Well, let's see what our coins can do here. Looking for Eternal Sages. At this point, Eternal Sage is like the only card that's going to really help me out here. Nope. That's not it either. This could take a while. Oh, I moved the smokes. Oh, you know another card that's actually really good is the what's his face? I can't think of his name right now. Dark-Hearted Malzahn. Very good to get as well. Again, we're just kind of trying to get Eternal Sages, or maybe Dark Hearts, which are all 5-cost troops. Nope, I would say Mecha Hive. That's a Sentinel. Yikes. Alright, Chargebot. I'm gonna keep trying. I'll blast Zeppelin. Crown Guardian, that's gonna immediately die. No, we don't want to do that. Oh my god. Alright, let's play the last one. Get our last set of 5. Sage or Dark Heart, that's what we want. Nope, another Sentinel. Another Slaughter Gear card. I didn't even see what that was. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to pass turn. Oh, there is one other thing that I could actually top deck, which is Crackling Tide. Nope. Alright, pass turn. I think I know what I need to do next turn. We're gonna get there. Might take a little time, but we're gonna get there. Lost your Dread Technomancer, that's fine. There's 4 Scylla heads in play. Okay, so here's my idea. We're only gonna attack with troops that can kill things. So if he blocks, he's gonna lose stuff. And we're not gonna activate any of this stuff. Oh, this is a must target? Wait, what am I? Why am I targeting something? Let's just target my Terabot. I'm just making a bunch of Terabots right now. Now it gets all payment powers of something in the crypt. Okay. Sure, why not? So many effects going off right now, it's really hard to keep track of everything. I could only imagine that it's hard for you guys watching too, because there's so much going on. Okay. Okay. Okay, targeting system is actually really nice. We're going to play. So one of the bad things about what I'm doing right now is every time I play an artifact, I'm basically saying, okay, you can block a dreadling instead if you choose to block. So I'm giving the AI other options, and I really don't want to give the AI any other options. I want him to block the big guys. So what we're going to do with this attack is we're just going to attack with the big guys. We don't care if he double blocks, we don't care if he triple blocks. We just want him to block one of these troops and lose a bunch of his silhouettes. That's all. So that we can get in with lethal in like a turn or two. God, this encounter is gonna take me forever. It's 1:13 right now. I think I've been in this encounter for like 15 minutes. And it's just because of our board state taking so long to resolve. Okay, he's choosing to triple block our 10-8. We're gonna take out at least 2 silhouettes with that. And then I think the rest is just going to negate itself. Alright, well, we can try to kill one here. Yes, we got it. Okay, so that puts us down to 1 that we need to deal with. Is that 8? Whoa. Okay. Charge Colossus. Alright, let's see what we can get off of this. Archon on. Come on, Sage. Fallen Singularity. That's not what we wanted. Trying so hard for a Sage, just can't quite get it. Too many 5-drops in the game. This catapult might really help, actually. I'm just gonna have to wait. That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to wait for many, many turns. That's what we're trying to avoid right now. And because it always gives us a chance at something. Volcannon. If we can kill the last silhouette, we can win with the Volcannon. That'll take up a lot of clicking as well. Dries Walker. Come on. Come on. I know you can give me one. You've done it before. Chant with me, Eternal Sage. Strider bot. Not Cyanonal. There's way too many 5-drop artifacts. Nerf. Yes! Finally! We got you! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's part of the battle. Now we need to play a number of resources that give us Reapy. And we want to save one of them. I'm trying to remember the cost of a Unity generator. I think it's 4. Pretty sure it's 4. Now, of all the crazy amount of artifacts we have in play right now, we do not have a Unity generator. Good God, I cannot see my screen. Oh, crap. Alright, we're gonna pass turn. Oh, roll its word. That's a good point. I'm neglecting the ability to create a 12 cost Argus. Ah, man, I'm not thinking. Yeah, Argus is actually a good solution here. So let's see if he plays another. Nope. This might be the last one. This might be the last one we have to deal with. Good lord. So once our turn starts, what is the cost of this? I can't even remember. Oh, I know how to win right here. I just remembered. Okay, so let's start here. Wait, what does this thing do? Who is? Oh yeah. I should do it. Just kill yourself, please. Alright. I was talking to the artifact, not to any of you guys. Just FYI. Resolve. 2 sages. 3 sages. 4 sages. 5 sages. 6 sages. Yay. Boom. We can do it. Okay, I don't want to crash the game, so we're just going to attack with 5, 6 troops here that all have 10 attack. And that should do it. Wow. Intense 25-minute encounter. It's fun though. It's fun doing this kind of stuff. God. I'm gonna need a more powerful computer if we keep doing things like that. Alright, this should be easy in comparison. Really easy in comparison. That last encounter could speak to maybe opting for War Machinist over Mono Sapphire. I mean, a Crackling Tide wouldn't have made that fast, so it should be pretty easy. So charge power, these will look at -1. Widget, -1. And this for Sapphire. So I know this encounter pretty well, and I'm pretty sure this is a good idea. Yeah, I think that was a good idea, because now we can play a double siege engine. And it might allow us to win next turn, I think. Yeah, it should allow us to win next turn. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I think we're still at 28 hull, right? So we've done a full clear off the first 3 stirring talents. We're still at 28 hull, and we are gonna attempt Old Man in the Sea. Old Man in the Sea is not bad. I think it's more of just knowing how to abuse the AI in a way that you can not put yourself in a risky situation against Old Man in the Sea. Last time I played Old Man in the Sea, I had a rough time because I made a few mistakes. He sounds incredibly good against him. The only unfortunate thing is he plays first, so I'm really hoping he doesn't force me to discard something here. That's fine, we'll take some old damage. I'm fine with that. What I'm not fine with is that getting to attack, but I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, so this should be a very nice turn. This is what I was trying to not have in my hand, but we might be able to play it this turn. Okay, great. So now we have like nothing in our hands. So the only thing he can force us to discard right now is a Sapphire Shard, which we don't really care about. He can lock down anything we have in play, which is, you know, sucks to have a Siege Engine locked down, but we still have a lot of great blockers. So we'll double block, we'll double block, double block. And we'll triple block. Oh, there. That should kill all that. That's gonna be big. Ooh, that's a little scary. Double deployment order. Alright, let's pop a deployment order. Charge bot. Terrabot. One order. What's the right thing to do here? We could just ship in with these guys. I think that might be the best play, and then see what he does with his Lightning Armada. I don't like giving him turns to potentially draw Extinction, but I don't think we really have a choice. Interesting. Ooh, that might be a game winner. I could have bounced my Siege Engines to replay them. That would have been kind of cute too. I think we're going to ready them. I just have to determine what I'm going to use to discard. Whoa, we got another one. Oh, let's do this. Hit him. So I guess we'll do what I was planning to do. Wait. Well, if I do that, I can't attack with it. Shoot. I guess I'll do this. No, I don't want to target that either. Eh. Alright, we're gonna do this. Give him a Sprouse. See what it hits. Whoa, you actually got a kill with it. Alright, I was trying to avoid him getting a bunch of health, but we'll give him some health too. Goes up to 40. Whoops, did I just do that on the... Bleh. That was dumb. Alright, he's gonna go up to 44. But we have a bunch of big things to attack with here. And I didn't do the math in my head, but we might have given him a little too much health. Nope, that was enough. He should have blocked a Dread Technomancer. So we did it. Full clear. We ended with 24 whole health. I think that's the best run I've done with a full clear. So I'm just going to turn in the quests, and then we'll pop over to the next zone. Sweet. Took me an hour and a half about, but you know, I was going slow and explaining the deck and stuff too. So say if I went faster, that would have been an hour. Just fine for the boat stuff. You can probably do it faster with a different deck, but this one's pretty fun. And it's fairly easy to play, but also, well, it makes you feel like you're smart when you beat stuff with it. I always pass those packs. I always end up having to open those packs in other stuff. Go into my chest screen. Is there a list on TCG Browser? No, not on TCG Browser, but it's on. It's an image that I can share with you. 1 second. I've already shared it on. What's it called? Here it is. I shared it on the Gameforge forums, but I'll share it on my stream as a link. This is the boat deck. Just so you guys have it if you want to copy the build. It's easy to build. Most of the cards are pretty cheap. Yeah, it's actually not an expensive deck, so that's good to know too. And I'll share it in other media later. Anyway, okay, so the boat stuff is done. Oh yeah, I want to go check out those packs. So let's see what we got in those two packs. Shroom Swarm and Nibbling Ceremony. Both cards I do not need, but the list is really small of the cards I do. Do we have chess we can roll to? Nope. We didn't get an account level tonight either. Alright. Do we want to do Junkyard? I guess we'll do Junkyard. Slime Vault. We're going to change up one of our decks here. Take Feste out. We'll leave Athenia for Comfort. And we're going to put in one of the few we have not upgraded yet. So Rifkin, Pertensio, Naryip, Mayor Galloway, Lobo. I think I have Mayor built. Okay, this is our Mayor Galloway Paradigm Shift Charge deck. I think there was a change I was going to make to this deck. I can't remember what the hell it was. Oh well, I guess we're playing this one. Well, this should be interesting. This encounter is always fun to play with, like, the craziest high cost decks. Sure, why not? Why not? Because we can. this is gonna be nutty. Turn 3, charge Colossus, naturally played. Yeah, that's normal. How greedy do I want to be with the Stormcloud? That's probably greedy enough, right? Well, maybe we can... What? That's not nice. Alright, we're gonna be greedy for one more turn. Yeah, this encounter just ramps up like incredibly fast. Stratolith. And a Manti. What does this do again? Deal 4 damage to run opposing champion troop. Okay. Oh, darn, we hit that one. So I guess I'm gonna just take this one out. Okay. Sure. No. Why? Why? I don't want all these to go in my deck. That's why I'm doing this right now. Bummer. Okay, I'm fine with that. No, I guess I kind of did that in the wrong order. Oh well. Damn, the Prodigy deck. I don't think it matters what we do. Oh, we can't target anything, so might as well just YOLO. yellow swing here. I think that's 28 plus troops. Yep, it was enough. That encounters is so funny. Like, it doesn't matter what deck you play, it just, as long as you have a few high cost things, it's gonna be fun. You get a little taste of my Mayor Galloway deck, pumped up to 11. Okay, so we're headed to the junkyard. The reason why I brought two different mercenaries that I don't normally play is that we want to get them the upgrade points. There's only 7 mercenaries I have not upgraded that do not have upgrade credits yet, so I need to get them leveled up. Big time commitment. It's a really good hand. I always play a diamond shark first when I'm playing this deck because, well, you'll see. Or maybe you won't see. It depends. Depends on how lucky I am. Ah, darn, we're missing the threshold we need for Burg's Child. Jack is great. Leverage right here. I could have attacked with my Pappy, I forgot about that. Fight. Oops, whoops, 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 whoops. Ah, I messed up there. My bad. We're gonna go ahead and give our monkey flight. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. That's what I had meant to do last turn. I had so much health it doesn't matter if you just take damage. There's our angel. That's what we were hoping for. Shanazar, yes, 8 shards. That's all you need for that deck. Seems odd, huh? I really hate this encounter. We're just gonna nix it with oh shoot! Whoops. I think I have to auto quit. I don't have a deck built for him It's a stock ranger deck, so I just immediately quit this encounter. What's funny is I might have had a chance, but I don't want to waste the time. It's funny. I totally forgot that I clicked on that. I should probably build a legit Venom Ranger. The turn 3 Ranger that everyone plays. But haven't done it yet, so. Ugh, nope. You don't want Angel of the Dawns in your starting hand for sure. Not gonna work well. Double Adamanthian Scrivener, that's really good. We have a lot of good turn 2 plays if we want them. Nope, we won't block that. Okay, so what are my options here? I think I'm gonna just do Screen. Yep, that's why. That's exactly why. So now we're not worried about these scrap techs anymore. We'll just block them from our scrapyard. Troop recursion. Thanks, Zebra. Alright, we can start to end this encounter now. So we'll go ahead and convert one of the Scriveners into an Angel and attack her 9. Chlorophilia. Oh god. That's a scary one. So you're still wondering why I use Cerebral Jack on his turn. It's that if I draw an Angel of Dawn as my first card on his turn, it'll come into play as free. But if I did that on my turn, I would have to keep it in my hand because I'd already draw a card naturally for the turn. Well, it looks like he gained a bunch of health. How did he do that? Let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and activate this present, see what we get. An Acolyte. Nope, Righteous Vanquisher. I only have 2 of these in the deck. Really like the art on this. I think I only have negative play 7 of these, I can't remember. Nog Nog. Oh no, it's after the season, Hacky. I'm not allowed to play it anymore. Yeah, love the presents. I got a Triumph R8 last night. I was super stoked about it. Okay, so Slam. Let's try our Slam Bolt deck here. Oh, I don't know. Our Slimfold tech might not be good against this. Well, I'll give it a try. I only need one more upgrade credit for this deck, so if we trigger it here, great. If not, well, there's always Mayor Galway. And the Dynamo Swarm. I like that. I really like the way they built this deck. I think it's cool. Primal Essences, pretty neat. I think we have potential with this hand. To find a way to get Goremaster in for damage, I don't think I have Crush. So it could be hard. Oh, I do have Crush. Crackling Sprout. Okay, so we might be able to do this. We're at 4, so we should get an extra card next turn. Yes. We're gonna have to lose our charges, but that's okay. Alright, so Goremaster. And I mean, is there any point to me attacking here? Probably not. Sacking him. I don't know why. Maybe to hope he attacks or something. We need some more shards. Okay, we got a Reactor Bot. Another good potential target for Crush. We don't want to sack anything else right now though. We need a preferably a Wild Shard before his board state gets out of control, which he's getting really close to, by the way. Okay, so we got the Wild Shard, that's great. Play it. Now the question is, do we play Puck or do we play Artisanal? We'll play Puck. And we didn't get a shard for that. So I think I could, I'm gonna attack with both. Alright, awesome. Is that game? It's been really close, yep. Wow, that worked. It's better than my flub on playing the Ranger with the starter deck. Okay, so I think we're gonna just go through and end the dungeon here. I don't think we need to go through and do all the side quest stuff, so let's just go straight to the boss. And after I'm done with this dungeon, I'm gonna wrap it up and head to bed. I had an epic headache today, so I was able to come home and take like a power nap for like 2.5 hours, which was really nice. But now I'm kind of like, dang, I should be in bed, but I'm not tired at all. But I don't want that headache to come back, so I'm definitely gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. It sounds fine. It's a little slow, but we'll get there. This deck always gets there. Just finds a way. I'll let the Life Weaver sit and play for a turn. We will have a turn 3 for Ever's Child, which is awesome. And then next turn we'll be able to make a bunch of Orchinokos. Yeah, that's not enough of a threat. Oh, and he gave us more healing. I love you. Thank you so much. So, doesn't matter. Go ahead and turn an Orchinoko into an Angel. And we're just going to swing it with all of our stuffs. Next turn we should have a win, no problem. Yep, it's looking pretty grim for him. Okay, so take out this boss with Athenia as well, and then I think we'll just do the last encounter with Athenia, and this dungeon is donezo. I might do the Constantina fight right after this as well before going back to turn in the quest, just to have that whole side of the AZ2 cleared and to get the extra pack. The sand is not something I'd like to keep. This is fine even though we have an angel. It's fine. It's a funny deck because if you have too many ethereal healers in your hand or too many Angels of Dawn, it's actually not ideal. But then you also have to be careful to make sure you keep good resource hands. So I'm gonna get the present generation going here. I'm gonna do Pack Hunters next turn. This deck can do lots of damage quickly. Yep. It's okay though. All of those attacks trigger healing, so ethereal healers can come into play. Which is really why I wanted to play this, and copy ethereal healers. So actually we're gonna just keep attacking with everything, because we want him to keep attacking with all his stuff, and then hopefully that procs ethereal healers come into play. Hex engine, that's cool. There we go. Maximum life drain. Cheating an angel not to play with extra resources. We'll just fly over the top. Alright. So next turn should be a W. Okay, final encounter. Fight Scoot or Scut. Only three? Only three? Really? So good. Not to get two though. Again, we always start with diamond on the off chance we draw an Angel of Dawn. That's also another good reason to play diamond early. With that play was kind of a mistake, but in a way it was kind of good too. And I'll explain that next turn. Because we'll have 6 resources, and we'll have Pharaoh's Chattel. So we're gonna. Oh no, that's really not good. That was a nice favor to get the extra. I guess we'll just trade here. So you'll see why having the extra resource next turn is going to be important, because of how big our Forever's Child's Orchinokos are going to be. Which is why I'm going to sacrifice these Ethereal Healers as well. 2/8/8s, so otherwise it would have been like 2/4/4s or nothing. Happy Jasper. Okay, so we could play our Angel of Dawn, but I think we'll just let it sit back one more turn. And we'll play this instead. 4 diamond. And I'm going to make a giant Angel Orchinoko. And then we're going to get another 2 small Orchinokos. So you should be dead next turn with one more Angel swing. Whoops. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You killed my pappy. Let's see what our next top deck would have been. Another pappy. Alright, well, GG. That's the junkyard. That's Athenia. Level 10. I'm having a hard time getting those legendaries. Very hard time. Those league tables are unforgiving. Alright, Constantina. Let's try Mary Galloway against you. Have some fun with Paradigm Shift. Oh, that just reminded me. I also can upgrade Slam Volt now and switch him out. Slam Volt's upgrade is actually really nice. There's Paradigm Shift. I have nothing of quality in my hand though to play for free. Not yet. Yeah, cool. Nice little tournament. Oh, Cracking Wit. I was like, what the hell was this created? I didn't even see it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna bounce that. Maybe. Maybe not. Zephyr. Okay. The value. And now we have something fun that we can play at a reduced cost. So we'll go ahead and use this, Paradigm Shift. And I guess we will. Do we pop the Storm Cloud at this point? I'm trying to think. Is it better than creating more value? I think we're just gonna bait two little town folk into space, and he doesn't block. Alright, so now we have this ability we can use too, but it costs 4. It's pretty expensive for what it does. Let's create a random action. Incubation webs, that's a fun one. Sure. We'll play you. fun. So we'll be able to play 2 troops next turn. That worked out well. I think I'll go ahead and pop the Stormcloud. Pretty sure if we exhaust this, then we have 16 damage. We can even just pump this up a little bit here. Oh, it had Constantina's buff, so it actually could not be exhausted. Although Incubation Webs was working on the other guy. Suffering Fire. I think I actually needed one more of this, so that's good. That might have been one of the few rares I still need to copy out. We'll just go ahead and zigzag and pop all these nodes. Alright, and then quest turn in, and then we are done. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm not planning to do anything else tonight. I do want to play some Evo and stuff. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I actually want to play some Path of Exile too. Don't know if I'll stream any of that, but want to see how the new season is for that. And then I have XCOM run to finish. That's all my gaming I'll be hopefully able to do in the next 2 weeks or so. Scrap Tooth Bouncer. The Bouncer. Cool. Alright, I think that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys can catch me another night. Hopefully later this week.